When we first hear about crypto and decide to venture down the rabbit hole, it can seem extremely overwhelming and complex. And the easiest way to approach it and go about our own unique crypto journey is by shifting our mindset into a growth mode. When we flip our mental switch to growth mode, we start manifesting happiness from being an investor, taking small steps, celebrating continuous progress, and recognizing that everything we do during this potentially once-in-a-lifetime opportunity as early investors in new speculative revolutionary technology will have a huge impact on our lives now and our futures. When most of us first get into crypto, our caveman instincts kick in and put us into fear mode. In this video, we are going to explore the crypto learning curve we will all go through and some of us have been through to help us get into growth mode. Growth mode is where we realize that so long as we are growing and expanding in this new area of our life, we are happy and everything will fall into place along the way. As Aldous Huxley points out in this quote, there's only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. And as we all work on improving ourselves as people within this exciting crypto community, we also by proxy are improving the crypto space at large, which will hopefully start improving the world at large in the coming years and decades. So an important concept to understand during our crypto journey together is that two forces are always at play in our heads, the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. Consciously, we all want to learn about and understand how cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, finance, economics, and investing works. And our conscious mind is our thinking mind. We control its thoughts for the most part, and its job is to reason, be logical, imagine the future we desire, and plan a path forward towards it. At the same time, our unconscious mind wants us to stay the same, to stay comfortable, to seek safety in the familiar. It's in charge of keeping us alive by keeping our hearts beating, keeping our organs functioning, basically everything we don't really think about. So it doesn't want to change and works to make everything stay the same. This can hinder our goals of becoming well-versed and comfortable in the new, constantly changing, evolving crypto space. What's great is that it's much easier than we think to learn about how to use both of our minds to achieve a balance that makes our journey along the crypto learning curve much faster, more efficient, and more enjoyable. Here are 4 universal laws that are agreed upon psychological principles we need to be familiar with along the way that will keep us on track. 1. The law of control. Accepting responsibility for what happens while we learn about, explore, and develop a deeper understanding of crypto markets, investing, and the global financial system at large will give us the power and freedom to persevere and make long-term progress. Blaming other people or circumstances like Elon Musk tweets, scammers, the Federal Reserve, crypto influencers, Gary Gensler, or the president, instead of taking responsibility for everything that happens on our journey, will just keep us stuck and prevent us from achieving our goals efficiently. Nice. 2. The law of attraction. Our thoughts and feelings can either pull us towards opportunities we seek, or they can pull us away from them. Focused, positive thoughts and feelings help us take focused, positive action in life, while unfocused, negative thoughts and feelings cause us to experience unfocused, negative outcomes in life. Important. 3. The law of focus. Our personal perspectives on our lives create how we perceive our reality in 4 ways. What we focus on, we find. What we focus on grows. What we focus on seems real, and what we focus on, we ultimately become. Because undisciplined thoughts turn into fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which can stall our progress along the way. And if you would like to check out the top 3 books I attribute to some of my success that all have to do with developing discipline with our thoughts and focus, you can check out this video by clicking on the link above. Cool. And 4, the law of belief. Our expectations shape outcomes in our lives. And what we strongly believe and have conviction in becomes our perception of reality. So skepticism, cynicism, and negativity becomes self-fulfilling prophecies. Awesome. All 4 of these universal laws are important to keep in mind while we learn about the 4 stages we will all go through while on our journey along the crypto learning curve together. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video, we are going to explore the best, most efficient, and enjoyable way to become knowledgeable about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, finance, economics, and investing to ultimately become comfortable enough to navigate the space ourselves, contribute to the space, and develop confidence to spread awareness about these exciting concepts with our friends and family so we can build a better future for us all. Let's hit it. Please be sure to check out our sponsors Proton, Morales Academy, and Ledger. Get a free, brand new encrypted email account to use for accessing all of our important financial and cryptocurrency accounts by using Proton, which prevents any hackers from seeing important data in emails if they are successful in changing your password and logging into your account. Jumpstart a career in the blockchain technology and cryptocurrency space with affordable and beginner-friendly courses and education with Morales Academy. And please make sure you are transferring all of your cryptocurrency investments from exchanges to hold securely on cold storage hardware wallets like Ledger devices. So scroll down to the description area below to access the correct and official sites, as well as redeem any special offers they have for us. Sweet. Our growth and development as beginners going through the crypto learning curve will follow a very predictable 4-phase cycle. So when we experience confusion, problems, losses, and frustration, we are only in the second phase of the cycle, which is when many of us give up and decide crypto finance and investing just isn't our thing. So we've got to keep in mind throughout our journey that problems, adversity, and disappointments are all part of the larger process. In fact, there are 7 types of crypto investors that struggle with patterns of deception when working towards becoming an experienced, successful investor in the space. And as we go through the 7 types of crypto investors and the patterns of deception they fall prey to as it relates to being an investor in the crypto space, keep in mind that these don't represent you or who you are. Rather, these represent behavior patterns that we may currently act out, and once we recognize them, we can make an effort towards changing them into patterns that create success. Amazing. So let's explore the 7 types of crypto investors. The victim. The victim blames other people or external factors for their lack of success and the challenges they face. The victim, as it relates to being a crypto investor, blames their challenges or failures on situations like when exchanges go down, or their support tickets going unanswered. They blame influencers like BitBoy, Guy at Coin Bureau, or similar for price predictions or mentioning projects that didn't quite pan out. They blame Elon Musk tweets. They blame FUD or fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the media, or negative news about developments, hacks, or similar to explain why they aren't experiencing success in crypto investing. Essentially, the victim believes that nothing is their fault and will come up with an endless amount of external excuses to justify why they are unsuccessful. Does this sound like someone you know? Or are you thinking, man, this kind of sounds like me? Well, if so, the good news is that it isn't you, remember? Because these are just patterns we follow, and they can be changed. The new pattern we should set in motion if we identify with the victim type is to start taking personal responsibility for any success or lack of success you experience in crypto. In order to evolve into the ultimate performer in terms of crypto investing, tell yourself that you and you alone are responsible for making positive changes in your life that will help you realize an abundance of success in crypto investing. The rut dweller. The rut dweller focuses mainly on how difficult things are, becomes overwhelmed, gets caught in a rut, and stays there for the most part. They lack the motivation to learn, grow, and evolve, and believe that a positive change won't happen for them. The rut dweller, as it relates to crypto investing, rarely even ends up investing in crypto in the first place. They don't even enter the game because they are overwhelmed by the idea of scrolling down and clicking on the Coinbase link below, setting up their account, and getting $10 worth of Bitcoin for free after they invest $100 or more. Same thing with setting up a wallet. They believe they aren't tech savvy enough or smart enough to manage their own wealth and sit on the sidelines in their rut. If they do get into crypto, they typically ask if they can send someone else their money to buy crypto for them, which can create a tax nightmare at the very least. Or they could lose all their money from theft or user error. If this behavior pattern sounds like you or someone you know, to take a step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing is to shift your focus away from how hard it seems to invest in crypto over the long term and focus more on taking one small step in the right direction, like by clicking on the link below to sign up for an exchange. Remember, inch by inch, life is a cinch, and pretty soon, that inch by inch will turn you into using decentralized exchanges like 1inch for all you DeFi players out there. The certainty seeker. The certainty seeker needs to feel safe, needs guarantees, needs a crystal ball telling them exactly what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. And if life, much less crypto, was that predictable, we would all be extremely wealthy right about now. So when dealing with something unknown, they lack the confidence to step out of their comfort zone and into the unknown for fear of wasting their time or money. These types of investors can't get past the fact that cryptocurrency investing has no guarantees, there is little to no regulation, no insurance, no agreed upon authority or school of thought they can reference, and most of the people they do decide to consult with have been entrenched in the traditional financial systems and they have no idea what they're talking about, usually in finance, much less crypto. So they're ill-informed or flat out ignore the space altogether. Certainty seekers also dislike the lack of hotlines they can call for help with certain processes and managing their wealth and these types of digital assets at large. So if you or someone you know identifies with the certainty seeker behavior pattern, the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing is by reminding yourself that there will always be a level of uncertainty when making a change. We've got to stick with it, and the results will come. Also, the more uncertainty, the more potential reward in crypto. The success seeker. We all have experience with success seeking at some point in crypto. Success seekers are always looking for the next big thing. After starting something new or investing in something new, if they don't experience results quickly enough, they change their plan, sell, and buy something else. Success seekers lack discipline, focus, and commitment in crypto investing. Between natural dips in the market, transaction fees, and potential new projects failing for either natural or predatory reasons, their hasty actions cause their investments to dwindle. They panic sell when the market is red, and greed buy when the market is green. They will also turn to risky trading behavior like margin and leverage trading in an attempt to realize big, quick returns, which hardly ever pans out. If this behavior pattern sounds like you or someone you know, in order to evolve into the ultimate performer in crypto investing, create a solid plan before starting, stick to it, and stay focused. Resist chasing the next new shiny coin because you will realize more long-term success faster by staying committed versus prematurely pivoting in the crypto space. The escapist. The escapist tries to escape and hide from challenges by delaying decision-making or by not admitting when they make a bad decision. They put their heads in the sand and avoid what's playing out in their lives. These investors want to invest but are too paralyzed to act and eventually regret waiting to get into the market. Then, instead of just acting, they just mull over whether or not they should just wait until the market corrects, and when it does, they still fail to act. Or these investors buy in and don't do daily or weekly due diligence to keep up with the latest news affecting the markets or their specific projects. Or they buy and don't make strategic moves to take profits or keep up with the news about hacks or projects and losing everything they initially invested. If this behavior pattern sounds like you or someone you know, to take the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing, you need to believe in yourself and your ability to make decisions and accept when you've made bad ones. Because a failure doesn't mean you are a failure. It just means it's time to assess the situation and make a new decision. Don't stop just because something went wrong. When things go wrong, make another decision and maintain momentum. The pretender. The pretender does exactly how it sounds. Pretends everything is just fine, everything is under control, even if everything is falling apart. They put on a show and a front as if everything is going extremely well to avoid criticism or loss of respect from others. These investors put on a ruse that their investment portfolio is performing well, when it may actually be in shambles. They may follow the news, do due diligence on new promising projects, and have some strategies in place. However, their portfolio isn't performing, and instead of focusing on trying to fix it, they front as if it's doing well. They show people only what they want them to see by cherry picking or by downright manufacturing details. So if this sounds like you or someone you know, the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing is by recognizing that you have to love who you are and know that you are worthy, regardless of how your magic internet coin portfolio is performing on any given day. Know that you are an early investor in an extremely speculative sector, and in the end, there is a lot of upside potential. Ditch the pony show and be yourself because you're unique and you're awesome. Own that feeling. The stressed achiever. The stressed achiever becomes obsessed with the end goal to the point where they sacrifice their own well-being to try and achieve it. And when they do achieve their goals, they aren't satisfied and move on to the next goal. A stressed achiever in crypto investing constantly checks the market 24/7, loses sleep over volatility, and is constantly scouring the internet for the next investment opportunity. Although they may achieve their investment goals and make profits, it's never enough and they always want more. This behavior increases their risk of falling prey to a scam, engaging in margin or leverage trading, and leads to other risky activities that could wipe out any of all their realized gains. So if you or someone you know exhibits behavior patterns of a stressed achiever, in order to take the first step towards becoming the ultimate performer in crypto investing, you need to learn to enjoy the journey and focus more on growth and not so much the end goal. The crypto investment process should create happiness along the way. It should not be about achieving an end goal in exchange for happiness. Appreciate the small wins along the way, as well as any failures you may learn from. Sweet. So now that we are aware of the 7 deception patterns that crypto investors may fall prey to, our goal is to shift our focus away from how we normally think, behave, and react to situations. Because in crypto investing, an ultimate performer focuses on their journey towards becoming a more sophisticated and knowledgeable investor. And this journey is taken at a nice, easy pace that allows them to enjoy the development process and revel in small accomplishments along the way. When they encounter an obstacle or challenge, instead of getting frustrated, feeling inadequate, giving up, or lying about their investment's performance, they adopt a more curious attitude and take a neutral assessment of the situation to figure out how to proceed. An ultimate performer remains conscious about how they respond to both negative and positive investment outcomes. The growing process involves a mix of pleasure and pain at times, and they understand this is natural. And at the end of the day, progress is being made. Each and every day, we all learn new things in crypto. This is an extremely new sector of technology that involves some level of knowledge about finance, economics, politics, regulations, science, mathematics, etc. So let's focus on learning a little bit day by day, and eventually, over time, the knowledge will compound. Stay positive, keep an upbeat, curious attitude, and let's all achieve an abundance of wealth in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity we have right now with cryptocurrency investments. Amazing. Now let's explore the 4 phases of the crypto learning curve. Phase 1, Inception. The inception phase is the temporary phase where we've just discovered crypto and are excited about the newness of the technology, the crazy amount of money people have made in the space in a relatively short period of time, and its implications on the future of our world at large. Inception is the part of us that loves new things and starting new journeys. This first phase is where we make a goal to become a part of the crypto markets and industry and start working towards it confidently. It's when we have the most energy and everything seems possible because our unconscious mind hasn't tried to bring us back to our familiar baseline of comfort and nothing has gone wrong yet, like suffering losses, getting scammed, experiencing frustration when trying to set up wallets, etc. Which brings us to phase 2, Deception. When we decide to become serious about starting something new, no matter what it is, whether it's a new relationship, a new job, moving to a new city, or becoming knowledgeable about crypto, we will absolutely encounter barriers and frustration. This is the deception phase, where sometimes we wonder, is all this really worth it? Because our unconscious mind doesn't want us to change, so it won't make it easy for us. And what's interesting about the deception phase is, unlike the inception phase, it can be permanent for some people that don't push through. The reality is that we all have to experience challenges in order to change. No gain without some pain, so we need to think about our resolve to persevere like muscles we are just starting to work out. The more we work them out, the stronger they get. So what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. The more adversity we face and failure we experience in the deception phase, the more we learn, the more we grow, and the stronger we become as a valuable member of the crypto community because we are in a better position to help others. Don't make the deception phase your permanent destination in your crypto journey. Don't become a master of making excuses along the way. Fight through it with a positive attitude because each and every one of us has gone or will go through this phase. Personally, on my own journey along the crypto learning curve, I've lost a lot of money from many circumstances, like bad plays, not taking profits, getting scammed, screwing up a transaction, and it's all okay because in the end, it was all worth it. Because we need to consider those losses, no matter how big or small, as an investment in becoming knowledgeable about this new, crazy, speculative, revolutionary technology. The faster we fail, the faster we succeed. A great way to accelerate the time we spend in the deception phase is to implement a strategy called Eat the Frog. The phrase Eat the Frog is a powerful productivity hack coined by author Brian Tracy that refers to working on the most difficult task on your to-do list first thing in the morning. And if you would like to learn more about it, check out this video guide by clicking on the link above. The most important frog we need to eat, or task we need to master as crypto investors, is setting up and learning how to use our very own cold storage hardware wallets so we can truly control and own our digital assets. You can scroll down and use links below to access the correct and official sites of my recommended hardware wallets like Ledger Devices and BC Vaults, as well as redeem any special offers they have for us, all while supporting the channel. Cool. So during the deception phase, keep your particular crypto investor type in mind to help you cope with any patterns of deception that pop up during your experiences in the second phase of the crypto learning curve, because eventually you'll reach the next phase. Phase 3, Transformation. When we keep going, what first seemed like a struggle and a lot of work becomes enjoyable after a while. It becomes part of us because we've literally gone through a transformation. This phase is where we start seeing results of our efforts. And sometimes during this phase, we can start to feel a little nervous because with change comes uncertainty. So it's more important than ever during this phase to persevere and stay focused. We must keep that forward momentum and keep moving, otherwise we could slip back to phase 2. Deception. In phase 3, we are acquiring new skills, starting to wrap our heads around complex ideas and abstract concepts. However, we are still actively and consciously working because our new knowledge hasn't become ingrained in us yet, and it isn't flowing freely and naturally yet, without a lot of work and effort. This is called being consciously competent, where although we are at peak performance as a crypto investor, we are doing what we can with what we have and where we are on the crypto learning curve. And we go through this when acquiring any skill. For example, remember when you first started driving a car? You were nervous, hyper aware of everything, had a white knuckle grip on the wheel, hitting a cone or catching a curb every now and then. Now, after a few years or decades of driving, we hardly have to think about maneuvering the car and driving for the most part. Becoming a knowledgeable crypto investor is no different. It's all natural. So just because we may hit some cones or catch some curbs along the way, doesn't mean we should stop now. Keep going and stay positive. If we keep at it, keep learning, and stay connected to our desire and vision to become well-versed in crypto, we move into the 4th phase. Phase 4, identity. Much like the difference between when we first started driving to how we drive after doing it for several years, we reach the identity phase. Everything just feels natural and it comes easier because we've successfully formed new habits. We have developed confidence and we finally feel competent in crypto. Our identity as a competent member of the crypto community that can help others provide insight and create value is strengthened and solidified. It takes work, it takes persistence. It is totally and completely worth it. Once we've reached phase 4, our journey isn't over. Crypto is constantly changing and evolving, so it requires upkeep. And if we really want to do our part to help the crypto space grow, we need to take the time to spread awareness and help others on their journey along the crypto learning curve. So create social media accounts, join Discords, start contributing to the crypto community to help build a better future for us all. Awesome. So if you would like to learn more about how Bitcoin works and why its revolutionary technology can help us maintain power over some of our wealth, check out this video. If you would finally like to have that eureka moment about how cryptocurrency wallets, seed phrases, and private keys work so you feel more comfortable as an investor, check out this video. And to start on the most important task to becoming a crypto investor, click on this link to get a Ledger cold storage hardware wallet today. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.